Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Damron. We're playing the Crash Bandicoot N'Sane Trilogy, which brought us the compilation of Crash 1, 2, and 3 in one game. We're in the final kind of basic mission in the game, which is the lab. The Platinum Relic is 44.92 seconds. Very, very, very tight window to get that Platinum Relic. One of the hardest missions in the game, so you may want to settle with that gold at 56.22 if you're just going for the 100% achievements. But let's watch a Platinum run, and then we'll break it down. Alright, so there you have it. We clocked in at 44.24 seconds, which really only gives us a half a second, a little less than a half a second of leeway time. This is a very hard mission to get into that Platinum Relic time. I'm going to break it down, but again, this is probably one of the ones that gives people, other than Stormy Ascent, the hardest time actually getting Platinum. So again, if you want to get that 100% achievement or trophy, you can just settle for the gold, and this might be a mission you might want to do that on. So let's start. So right at the beginning, I actually pause for maybe like 0.2 seconds, okay? Just a slight pause. And that pause is really to set up the timing in the rest of the mission, and it starts right there. You see, it looks like I get really lucky and actually go in between those two electrical bolts in that first one, but it's not. That's what we want. We want to wait 0.2 and run straight. So you should go through that first set of electricity where the first one goes along, you run through, and the second one goes behind you. That's the timing that we need for the rest of the level. Okay, so if you can pull that off, just keep trying that over and over until you get to do exactly what I showed you, and from then on, we should just be running full speed. Okay, and everything should be timing right with what I'm showing you here. So right here, we're going to jump the scientist. We just kind of jump off the platform and around him, and that's a way to quickly get around him. We're going to jump to these two exclamation marks, spin and hit them in one hit, and then we're going to go through this door. Then we're going to hit this exclamation mark. I jump here because sometimes if you don't, you'll fall before those platforms actually make the bridge. So give it a little hop, and that should be good. One spin to hit both of these boxes. Again, we're moving forward. The timing should be right. You should not have to pay attention at all to trying to dodge those. Just keep running forward. Here, we need to spin the scientist exactly straight forward. So you see me kind of hang right and then come at him directly, because hitting him directly will shoot him through this wall and blow up some TNT boxes that you can't see here. Here's the timing part that's critical. Okay, this is the part that's going to trip you up. If you've timed it right and you've ran forward, you should be able to get through that set of electricity that's right in front of that scientist while maintaining full speed. If you get shocked there, that's the timing you need to worry about. You can't wait, okay? The only part we're going to wait on is right there where we just waited to hit that kind of goo enemy, and then when we get here, we're going to jump to the right to get a little bit of time for this platform to appear, and then we're going to jump across, hit the exclamation mark. Here we're going to jump to the right and immediately jump back out so we don't get kind of slowed down by the TNT boxes, and we'll land in the teleporter for 44.24 seconds, which is about a half a second of leeway. Again, super tight, super challenging. If this is one of the ones you want to get the gold relic on, feel free, but nonetheless, that is the Platinum Relic in the lab. And like I mentioned, it's really all about timing to kind of set the whole level up so there's electrical kind of shocks you can just run past. That's the only way you can get Platinum. So let's go ahead and go into our gem run. This is a specialty gem. There's 36 boxes in this mission in order to get the yellow gem, so we can't die on this mission. So this is a mission where we really, you know, as opposed to the speed run, we really want to take our time, make sure we're jumping across these platforms in a way that is very slow. In fact, my son, Miles, this is actually him playing through this level. Miles, my son, got this yellow gem on his own, so he's going through here, taking his time. You can see he's going to show you exactly how to get all the boxes in this mission. We definitely want to hit that TNT box, and then we can wait back here, hit this exclamation, and move forward to get all the boxes in this area. And when you get to this point, this should be the third Cocoa Bandit token that we need to go into the special level. And just remember, as we go into these bonus levels, you can die here. It's not going to count against you in your special gem. So this is Miles doing his run of this. This is probably the trickiest part here. So Miles, tell him what you did.
And I jumped over the edge of this box to the top box. There's 2 boxes up there.
Yeah, so you had to jump on the edge of that arrow box in order to jump up and around to the arrow box on the top 2 times, because there's 2 boxes up there to hit. So you do have to jump all the way up there. And again, there's 12 boxes in this bonus area, so be sure you grab all 12. And when you come out, you should be at 25 of 36. If you're at any less, then you've missed one somewhere. So here we go. Again, we're just taking our time. Miles is really just taking his time here. There's no rush. We want to take out this scientist. Again, there's no real need to jump around him like the speed run and risk, you know, kind of falling off. This box run is really just about taking your time. So right here, we're going to kind of make our way through these gaps. Just some easy jumps. Again, if you hit this guy through the wall, he'll blow up all these TNT boxes that are in here that you can't see. And this is a part that on our speed run is very tricky, but on our box run, not too bad. We want to time it to where we're going to hit that box and make the bridge when the, you know, electricity is not coming across, and we can just easily run across that and take out our next scientist. We're going to hit 2 of our exclamation boxes to head into this area, kill the slime guy. Usually we took a little bit of damage, but that's okay. It's why we got our Aku mask. But again, you can spin into him to avoid that damage. This is a tricky part right here on your box run. You definitely don't want to die because the exclamation mark is going to open that door, but the platform's going back and forth, so you need to time the opening with getting through and getting onto that bridge. Now the TNT boxes are going to be your last 3 boxes. Don't rush and run into the teleporter because we need to wait for them to explode so the gem will appear, and when it does, we can collect that to get our final special gem in Crash Bandicoot 1, which is the yellow gem. So that's all of the relics and the gems for this mission. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you enjoyed the breakdown. Miles really killed it on the box run, so I hope you enjoyed that as always, and we'll see you in the hardest mission next, Stormy Ascent.